My name is PaulDoran. I'm the Baron of the castle in Ireland, Ballique Castle, which is over in the west coast in County Mayo. We've been there for a long time now. And I'm originally from Jersey Island. Jersey Island is just off the French coast. So for Americans that haven't been brushing up on their history, it's an island which is now which is independent, where we keep your money, we're looking after your money for you. It's an offshore tax haven, and it's 15 miles off the French coast in Brittany. I've skied since I was about 18. I was a late starter, and we ski mostly in Europe. Courchevel, the Three Valleys, Val d'Isère is my favourite, and if I really want to challenge myself, I go to Chamonix, or Chamonix as you might say here. There at Argentière is some of the most horrific skiing you've ever had in your life. Some skiing which were really is big mountain, straight off the top of the hill, absolutely fantastic. Actually, much better than Aspen. So why am I here? For Christ's sake, huh? The skiing is much better in Val d'Isère and in Chamonix, but you don't have the charm of this lot. This group of people here in Aspen have made us so welcome, so welcome. I've been skiing for years and years in Europe. How many people do I know in Chamonix? 3, 5? How many do I know in Val d'Isère? Maybe 10. Courchevel, 4, 6. Here, I know 50 or 100 people who will all buy me a drink, and I'll buy them a drink as well, and we have a great time. So we do come here to ski, but unfortunately there's a little bit of drinking done as well, and a lot of partying. I'm honoured to have been invited to host the Sneaker Peak with the Goochers and many other good friends, and we've had an absolute ball. I take a lot of photographs, so you sometimes see me around with a camera behind in front of my face, I just posted them up. They're absolutely free. It's not my job, as I said. I live in a castle in Ireland, and that is actually a small hotel. We do 10 bedrooms, and we've had people from Aspen come all the way to the west coast of Ireland to visit me. We even had the Goochers, Susan and Bill, turn up one day to renew their vows. So I said to Bill, okay, fine, how many people? He said, there'll be 25, 30 people coming along, and we will just party. We're going to go to see our friends in Jersey first, and then we're going to come out to the castle, and I want you to organise a little ceremony for me. So it got closer to the date, and I said to Bill, right, so what do you want? One of these Gothic people to come out from the Aran Islands and marry you? You clearly probably don't want an Irish priest, you know. Sorry about that, boys. And he just simply went, no, Paul, you marry us. I went, me? Yes, you do it. So, okay, fine. So I was lucky enough to be able to find a little costume from the Blues Brothers, that beautiful violet and robe that the priest wore, and so I put that on, and we had a party, and I renewed the vows of Suzanne and Bill at that event. And to make up the numbers in the medieval banqueting room, which we can fit actually 300 or 400 people in, there was only about 30 or 40 of us. Bill said, well, just invite everybody along for the music. So we finished up with about 100 people, all musicians, and we had an absolute ball. It was an open mic, and everybody went crazy. We were out here about 2004, 5, probably 5. And you know, boys away from home, we're not always as good as we should be. There's quite a lot of distraction in this town of yours. Some fine-looking young ladies. And I was here with that man there, Rowley, standing in the Sky Bar, consuming a glass of very fine Pinot Noir, stolen from the French, and sold at exceedingly high prices. But occasionally there's a little bargain. I found one here in their wine list, in this little Nell. They've let this one get out of the bag without knowing. And I was standing in the Sky Bar at Après Ski, and a beautiful Hawaiian lady stands next to me wearing a big pink mink coat, for Christ's sake, and the biggest pink mink hat you've ever seen in your life. So I looked around and I thought, well, she looks absolutely divine. So I introduced myself, and she says, oh, you're English? I said, yes, I'm from Jersey. She says, but you don't have a Jersey accent. I said, yeah, okay, here we go again. Anyway, so I was getting on like a house on fire. She was absolutely charming, lovely, and I was talking to her for about half an hour, thinking, well, this is absolute, I'm in heaven, and all of a sudden, out of the crowd, this great big fellow with a bear hat, a wolf hat on him, comes out and stubble and grizzly and shoves a great big hand of sausages into mine and says, "Hello there, my name's Bill, I'm Susan's husband." I go, Jesus Christ, where's the emergency exit? So that's how we met them, and we became super friends ever since. We've travelled around the world with them. We've been to Kenya skiing, we've been to the Seychelles boating, all over the place. They've come to Ireland, and they're characters in this town. Susan's an absolute angel. I'm not sure about Bill, but apparently, allegedly, he's a very good pole dancer with several women on his shoulders. Recently spotted in one of the local bars, Escobar, in fact. So it all goes on here. I mean, it really is a good fun town.